Hey there, and welcome back to week 8 of the Minny-Pickems. I know we said it the last 2 weeks, but I still can't believe we are 7 weeks through the season. Insane, even more insane that we had to deal with that egregious loss from the Philadelphia Eagles. But nonetheless, why don't we just jump right into our stats so we don't have to wallow in that? This last week, our winner of the week was Joe, who went 9-6, who sits in the middle of the pack right now with the all-time with his season record at 65-43. Who do you think finished in second place? You guessed it, my dumbass. I went 7-8. I'm 63-45, currently in last place through the season. Joey, you shut the hell up. And Joey lost a week like an idiot. Went 6-9 and is sitting at 67-41. I don't know how the hell that happened. But we got to do something about that. Joe,
What's your record?
63-45. So yeah, through 7 weeks, Joey is atop with 67-41. It's 41. Joe is 65-43, and I am 63-45. So I mean, it's really freaking close, but I have been religiously through the season record and week record second the entire time until this week.
And mushing my picks.
You shut the hell up. I'm not mushing anything. You're mushing my picks. So yeah, that is what we have. Fun fact I hit these guys with before we got on here. Week 8 is the shortest week of the season. There are 6 teams that are on byes this week, so there are only 13 games. So with that, we're just going to jump right in. Thursday Night Football into... You are right. You made a weird face. And I'm about to have to make a weird face too. I still can't think of anything else that is humiliating, but not going to do significant damage. So we're just going to do...
Double shot.
Next week it's bleach.
That would kill me.
Yep, we don't want to do that.
Nope, we don't. And
you can hear that.
I already got my chaser.
Yeah.
I hate this shit. And I told Joey last week, I said, the reason I do this is because that apple cider vinegar, it's not terrible, but it's not the worst thing I've ever tasted. So I'm like, that doesn't seem like as much of a punishment. So cheers, guys.
This is nasty.
Nasty. It's disgusting.
You took that like a man, though.
God, that's grody.
Disgusting. Anyway, my gosh, my innards are not going to like that again.
Your burps are going to be just nasty.
Yeah, very hot. Very hot. All right. Thursday Night Football. We get to watch our Minnesota Vikings travel to the LA Chargers.
Fuck Carson Wentz. I'm so fucking done with him. Go Bolts. Give me the Chargers.
Yeah, can't help but agree. Wentz is starting. Don't think he's 100%. Short week, and we have to travel for it. Both of us are currently struggling. I can't in good faith take the Minnesota Vikings, so give me the LA Chargers.
Boys, this was one of those 3 that I didn't know.
Now we know this.
But I know. And think about this. They have Kimani Vidal and Dwayne Haskins. Nope.
Hassan Haskins.
Okay. R.I.P. Dwayne Haskins.
R.I.P.
They have Hassan Haskins. And what's the weakest part of our defense? Last week it was the pass. It's the run. It's the run defense. We don't have a good run defense. So, I mean, and do you really trust Quentin Johnston? Do you really trust aging Keenan Allen? I trust Ladd McConkey.
Thank you.
But guys, finally it happened. Eric Wilson took over the starting spot for Ivan Pace, who I have been bitching about all year.
Yeah.
I'm going Vikes. Skol, baby.
I like it. So I didn't want to waste too much time on my explanation for the pick, but I did have something that I came across earlier today that was very, very interesting that I didn't know. I'm assuming you guys don't know. So I'm going to hit you guys with some insane numbers. So CBS, I was looking through some of these things. It says someone in the NFL, a scheduling department, must really hate Minnesota because for the second straight year, the Vikings have to fly 2 time zones west to play a Thursday game. Might not sound like much, but it's the closest thing to a guaranteed loss that a team can be given in a schedule because teams flying 2 time zones or more to the west for a Thursday night game always lose. Don't believe me? Since the return of Thursday Night Football in 2006, this has happened a total of 21 times. And the Central Eastern Time Zone team that flew west has gone 4-17 straight up and 4-15-2 against the spread. 2 of those 4 wins were by Aaron Rodgers when he was going through his MVP season. So, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it can't be done, but that blew my mind. And I read that after I had actually committed to make my decision. I was like, that's just insane to me.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. Really would have liked to know that. But no, I
I
mean,
waited until after we did our picks.
it gives me more reason to cheer even harder.
Well, and honestly, and like I said, I always say when I do my weekly episodes, like whenever I pick against the Vikings, like I'm trying to actually get it right, but I never, like if I'm picking against the Vikings, those are the games that I want to be proven wrong. All right, week 8, kicking off Sunday football, noon, we got Miami at Atlanta.
Dog shit. Dolphins are dog shit. The Falcons just go back and forth being good and bad. Give me the Falcons. It's not even a contest.
Yeah, for me, Bijan, I think, is going to carve up that Miami run defense that averages 100 and just under 160 yards per game. Give me Atlanta.
Good God.
That's so bad. Jack, is there anything else I should know before making my choice?
You should pick Miami. That's what you should know.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Falcons. I have 2 hot takes. One of them a little less hot. Michael Penix is a bust. A lot of people don't think so. He gets the ball out quick. He's got an arm. He's a bust. He's not that good. Hot take number 2. I wanted Mike McDaniel over Kevin O'Connell in the coaching hiring process of 2022, and I couldn't be happier to be wrong.
He looks like a kid that's wearing his dad's clothes every single week, and I can't unsee it. Yeah. I said it the first time I saw it, and now I'm like, why did I say that? I can't unsee that. So who you got? You got Atlanta, you said? I like it. All right, noon, we got the New York Jets going to Cincinnati.
Oh, the Jets are dog shit, and Unk is balling out. Flacco. Who-dey? Give me the Bengals.
Yeah. Joe Flacco, I think, continues to ball with Chase and Higgins. I don't think anybody saw them beating Pittsburgh, even though they were at home last week. Give me Joe Flacco and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Maybe this is my thing now to do hot takes, but Aaron Glenn won't make it through the season. Go Bengals.
Yeah, no, I don't think this is the day and age where defensive-minded head coaches really thrive or do much unless they have a really, 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 really amazing offensive coordinator. Okay, Cleveland at New England, fellas.
They don't deserve it, but he's really good. Give me the Pats.
Yeah, I think the Pats are on a 4-game winning streak, and at home, give me the New England Patriots and Drake May.
I genuinely think Dylan Gabriel is ass.
Yeah,
and it's funny. And it's funny. All the left-handed quarterbacks in the league are ass. Tua, Dylan Gabriel, Michael Penix. Oh, Patriots.
Yeah, no, I think piggybacking on your hot take thing, I am not a big I'm not a big shooter Sanders fan, but I think when he inevitably gets a shot, I think that team will be better off with him at the helm than Dylan Gabriel.
Like that.
New York Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles playing each other for the second time in 17 days. He did. And I hate to say that, but he really did.
The Giants let up 33 points in one fucking quarter.
It's on
They're
me.
Still absolute dog shit, and Joe did jinx them.
It's on me.
I mean, the Eagles. I mean, it's not gonna happen again.
Yeah, this was the one that I said was going to be my game time decision. I really, in my heart of hearts, want to believe that the Giants are going to win this one. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, I do not think the leagues or the refs will let them lose twice to the Giants. Yes, I said it. So I think the Eagles will prevail because they're at home.
So I got the coin. I had to find it.
Love it.
That's where you're wrestling around the camera there.
I don't know. So for those that don't know, I did jinx this. This is my fault. I said we're all geniuses. I texted the group. I said we're all geniuses. Our Giants and Panthers picks are amazing. Within 4 seconds, Jackson Dart throws that pick, and that's
pick 6-1.
Yeah. Oh God. That being said, you got to be contrarian to win these things. And although he had a perfect passer rating last week, I still believe in him. Go Eagles.
Yeah, no, that's one of those games that I
didn't expect that to be a wash on the board for us there.
Me neither. Yeah. The coin wasn't speaking to me today.
It did. All right. Buffalo at Carolina.
Go Bills. I mean, they're back bye week. He's Superman. Go Bills.
Yeah. I don't think there's
no disrespect to the Panthers, though. Good for them. Very happy for them.
And they're 2 wins away from a very hot take that I got copious amounts of shit from people on every single platform you can think of. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I said at the beginning of the season that they were going to hit over their 5.5 games this week. They're at 4 right now. So
did you bet it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's looking good.
Put $10 on it.
They're at
I can't remember how much I'm going to win, but I will tell you guys. But yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, you teed it up perfectly, Joey. I think Buffalo's coming off a bye. They're fresh. They're tuned up. Josh Allen's going to get right back into the thick of things within the next couple of weeks in the MVP conversation. A good game with it being home for Carolina, but Buffalo is just far the superior team in this one.
Yeah, you guys said it all. If Bryce Young was going to play, I would have probably coin flipped this one, but he's not.
Yeah. That's fair.
The Red Rocket ain't going to do it. So
Chicago at Baltimore.
They don't know if Lamar's playing or not, but they got rid of the ping pong tables in the Ravens locker room. That's big. That being said, the Bears look good. Give me the Bears.
Yeah, I think that.
I don't know if you guys looked right now. The line is at -6.5. That tells me the odds makers believe or have intel that they believe Lamar Jackson is going to be playing. With that said, I will be assuming he's playing too. Give me Baltimore.
I didn't assume he was playing. That's why I took the Bears. I said I didn't assume he was playing.
I'm thinking based off of the line that he's playing, and if he doesn't, I am probably going to be fucked.
I don't hate the logic, but if you're wrong, you could be really wrong.
It's going to be bad.
My jaw's on the floor. Let me pick that up. Well, Jack is going to continue to either be second or last every week. The Bears are winning this game. I guarantee it.
All right. I can't wait to beat you fuckers this week. Last noon game of the week, we got San Francisco at Houston.
Nico Collins out. CJ looked booty. That defense good. CMC's different. He's back. Give me the Niners.
Yeah. I got Texans. Texans are coming in off a short week and low-key are looking like one of the worst teams in the NFL through the first 7 weeks. Give me San Francisco.
Yeah, CJ Stroud hasn't looked good since Jack and I watched his first game against the Gophers his freshman year.
That's right.
Although he looked good his rookie year, but that doesn't matter. 49ers.
And then kicking off the afternoon slate, 3:05 Tampa.
I mean, I'm going Bucks. It's just, do I want to drop my lock on this?
I mean, you're running out of options at this point because after this game, there's 4.
No, I got one in my head. Give me the Bucks though.
You mean the most obvious one on the board?
Yeah, give me the Bucks.
Right. Yeah, Bucks have won the last 3 meetings at the Caesar Domes, 2 of them featuring blowouts. Give me Tampa Bay, regardless of who Baker has to throw to.
Hot take, didn't know it was the Caesar Dome. I thought it was Mercedes-Benz Superdome still. So that's interesting.
Might be. I don't know.
No, I think you're very right. It's the Bucks, but man, if Alvin Kamara was even a shell of himself, I would choose the Saints. Because Spencer Rattler, another hot take, real deal. He's the real deal.
So I was saying that last week, and then he played last week.
Yeah. 3:25 Dallas at Denver.
I mean, 33 points in 1 quarter is insane. And CeeDee Lamb is back, and them Cowboys offense is looking good. Give me boring ass Dak and the fucking Cowboys.
That Cowboys defense is an absolute liability. Denver can do one of 2 things. They can fall flat on their faces after that, or Sean Payton's going to light a fire under their ass. I think the latter happens. Give me Denver.
You ever heard of that whole thing where it's like you have a really emotional win and then you come out really flat the next week?
Yeah.
You know, Vikings have done it, I don't know, every season, but more specifically after the Minneapolis Miracle, which Jack missed because he was sitting in his car.
I was walking back in. Don't put fake news out there.
Give me the Cowboys. He's had I think 4 straight games with 3 touchdowns and 300 plus yards and no picks. Are you kidding me? Dak is number 1 in the MVP conversation right now in my head.
Yeah, no, I can't believe I'm going to say this because I really can't stand Dallas. I've never really been able to, but I can't help but feel, especially this year, I can't help feel bad for Dallas sitting at 3-3-1. That record is more indicative of just how bad that defense is than it is reflecting how good or bad Dak is, because Dak is balling out this year and his defense is just saying, fuck you, we don't care if we win or not. All right, just a couple games to go. Last afternoon game, Tennessee at Indianapolis.
Indiana Jones, mortal lock, best team in the league. Titans keep it a buck. They ass.
Yeah.
Give me the Colts.
Yeah. Tennessee's starting from scratch. They just fired Brian Callahan. What's their
Tommy
name?
Callahan.
It's not Tommy. Oh, Brian Campbell, whatever.
Callahan Auto Parts.
Bob Swirsky. And they're playing, honestly, I think Jonathan Taylor right now is the best running back in the game. And Danny Dimes is right up there with Dak in terms of best QBs in the league. Indianapolis by a million.
Can you believe what we've just said about the best two quarterbacks in the league with Dak and Daniel fucking Jones? Like, who would have guessed that?
2025, if you would have told like 2023 Jack that I'd say that in 2025, I'd be like, what? What's happened in the world the last 2 years?
Brain damage. Yeah. No, it's the Colts. Enough said.
Well said. Sunday night football. Green Bay at Pittsburgh.
Man.
We don't have to do our
Jamaican
accents this week, so I felt like I had to get one in.
Semi. This league is an absolute parody. The Packers are good, but they aren't.
Are they?
Like, Aaron Rodgers, he's slinging it.
He's playing better than I thought.
Boys, the Jags are not playing this week, and I need a new ride or die. That being said, Steeler Nation, let's go.
Don't disagree. Rodgers right now is better than Jordan Love, and they're playing at home. Give me Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers.
Guys, I don't want to have to pick this, but we're too similar this week.
Oh, you had Steelers too?
Yeah, that was my sleeper. I was like,
I did not. I thought I was going Packers the whole time. I did not think I was going Steelers.
What did your brain do? I'm going Packers. Got to be different here. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But I said it.
You might be smart.
I just think that if
Josh Jacobs.
I don't wish injury on anybody. But if Broderick Jones would have broken Aaron Rodgers' body when he tackled him, that would have been the funniest thing of all time.
That was
also, I know you guys already picked the Steelers, but we cannot forget that 40-year-old Joe Flacco ripped them a new one. Yeah.
I remember saying, I think when we did this week 3 or week 4, Pittsburgh had the best defense in terms of what they allowed passing, what they allowed in points, what they allowed in rushing. And then Joe Flacco was just like, hold my NyQuil. All right, Monday Night Football. We're wrapping up the week. Pretty much crazily enough, kind of at the halfway point of the season. Washington at Kansas City.
They got senior citizens in that secondary. Dear God, Chiefs. Nothing else to be said.
Yeah, I think this is different from the Baltimore game. I don't, unfortunately, anticipate Jaden Daniels playing. I wish he was, because I think if he was, even if he was 65%, I think he would put Kansas City in their place. But with it being in Kansas City, Kansas City and Kansas City's secondary colors being white and black, I can't bet against Kansas City.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Chiefs. My second favorite team, Chiefs.
You little bandwagon bitch.
Oh, no, I love Patrick Mahomes, and then my wife loves Patrick Mahomes, so it's a family thing at this point.
No, why don't you have a baby with him then?
With my wife? Gladly.
No, with Patrick Mahomes.
Gladly.
You can have one with Patrick Mahomes, and you guys can name your kid Gold, because he's already got one named Bronze, I think.
That is weird. Why did he name him Bronze? Is he trying to be third best?
I don't know. I think he's being the third best.
Yeah, it's the Chiefs.
I don't get it.
Now is the fun part of the podcast.
Now is the fun part. So for those that are new, with Joe losing last week and Joey losing last week and Joe winning last week, Joe gets to pick one game to switch for Joey that isn't the Indianapolis game, since he announced that as his lock for the week.
There's just so many to fucking pick from. Take your choice.
There are.
The league's a parody. Anything could happen at this point.
Dude, it could.
I mean, there's 3 games
any other team beating the other besides the Titans and Colts.
But here's my problem. I just talked a ton of shit about Michael Penix. So
you did.
I also talk shit about left-handed quarterbacks. Is this the first time 2 left-handed quarterbacks have ever played each other?
I think it is, actually. I think I heard that.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about that.
wonder if that'll put
Lefty
extra
bowl.
pressure on that.
That's an interesting point.
Yeah, there's a lot of games. Ugh. All right, flipping the coin. Hang on. Okay, so heads is going to be Panthers. Tails is going to be Jack.
You were about to say Jags, it sounded like.
I can't flip a coin. There's 3 games I see on here that I could give you.
Exactly.
But the Jets could beat the Bengals. Realistically, they could.
All right, I'll help you up. If there's 3 games that you want, I will put
No
it over.
colluding. No colluding.
I have no idea. I'm trying
He
to
has
help
to
him
make
out.
the
1, 2,
decision
or
on
3.
his own.
All right, so I have them numbered in my head, okay? I need
Okay.
Jack to pick a number 1 through 3.
Okay.
So
Just tell you.
Yeah.
3.
All right, you are a Dolphins fan this week.
Fuck, that's the one. That's the one. I wanted you to give me Jets so badly.
I was between Panthers, Bills, Bengals, Jets, and Falcons, Dolphins.
I would have even liked Panthers more than Dolphins. Dolphins is the worst one.
If I didn't read bottom up, you would have forgotten the Panthers.
Miles Garrett is going to kill Tua. He is going to kill him.
Probably.
It's going to be a death
After that game,
Oh my god.
Wait, did you say Miles Garrett's going to kill Tua?
Yeah.
Is that just a general statement?
Yeah.
No,
But-
Miles
Oh no,
Garrett's
it's not Browns. Oh dear God. That's right. I forgot. Thank God.
I'm like, what are you? I'll have what he's
I thought it
having.
was the Browns. That was last week. Whew.
Yeah. I was like,
Oh, he's dead already.
do they have beef?
Oh. God, Falcons do have a
All
good
right,
defense.
well,
though.
so what's that mean? There's 1, 2. I didn't realize that 2, 3,
Jack, I'm so sick of you picking the same as me. God damn it.
4.
I'm working when it's us two.
What?
I know it looked kind of similar in that middle part of the schedule there, but there's 5 different games this week, and I feel like most weeks we've had between only 4 and 6. I mean,
What's
usually
insane is you think about it, and our records actually aren't that good.
no,
Overall.
they're actually all dog shit. Especially
God, I started so hot.
You did.
you did.
Well, you better go buy a Tua jersey.
Yeah,
Dear God. Penix sucks too, though, I hope.
He does.
Yeah, but Bijan is going to.
Bijan is just going to.
That was like the only other one I was mortal lock
Dolphins.
thinking of.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were Bucks.
I was a little bit, but at that point I was like, it's so injured that I could see it going either way.
Me too.
So
And it's
I'm
divisional.
curious. I want to switch gears because I'm curious. Joe, you picked Minnesota. You're obviously comfortable. You feel comfortable with us winning. Where would you put your comfortability with us winning? Like 85% or like 75, 60%?
That's a good question because I was really against what you were saying after the game, when we were texting. I was like, because you had more confidence than I do in the Vikes.
My whole thing, sorry to cut you off.
No.
The one thing I will say, and again, this isn't eternal optimist. This is me just trying, looking at facts by facts. Once upon a time, the Minnesota Vikings, believe it or not, with Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs, we started 5-0 and found a way to not even make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
3-3, less than ideal. 3-4, less than ideal. But if there's one thing I know about the Vikings team, and I'm not saying it's this year, I'm saying in our lifetime, when the Vikings eventually win a Super Bowl, it's going to be when we're a wild card team, when nobody's really expecting us to do that well. It will never be when we're the 1-2 seed and people are expecting us to go. That's just not how the Vikings are. Sorry.
No, yeah, and I agree with that. So you said, for the audience to understand our conversation, it was Jack was like, well, I think the offensive line needs to be healthy. I'm excited when we're back up to full strength. The problem is that ever going to be? Because Ryan Kelly, he might retire.
No.
And
yeah,
he
exactly.
was a big offseason acquisition at center. And now we have Blake Brandel, a guy who snapped it over a 6'5" quarterback's head because it was his second time playing center. And then we have Michael Juergens, who was a 7th round pick. And it's where's stability going to come from at
decent.
center? We're going to who?
Juergens.
What?
He looked decent when
Who?
he played.
Okay. Yeah, that of a full strength offensive line with Michael Juergens. Let's just say Michael Juergens is at center, right? I mean, then can we get those long developing plays? Does that make Carson Wentz not ground the ball when he has CJ Ham wide open in the flat for a touchdown? I don't know. All that being said, you asked my confidence level in this game. I'm simply not confident in the Chargers. That's my thing. I'm just not confident in the Chargers. They don't.
Yeah.
Yes,
I don't want
I'm
a
just not
JJ to play this game so bad.
I
I would
wanted
way rather
actually
watch the games of
you
him
would have been
playing.
surprised by me. You would have been surprised by me by what you were saying, texting us at the game.
Mhm.
I heard Judd and Mackie talking.
Yeah.
Judd was what he was saying. I was like, yeah, like at this point, I am a big believer that at some point in the next couple weeks, when JJ is 100% or pretty damn close to 100%, you just have to put him in and just let him develop. Win or lose, you have to
Yeah,
let him have. If he
100%.
has a 5 interception game, fine. If he has a 5 touchdown game, fine. You have to let him develop because that is our guy, and you have to give him at least a season and a half before you legitimately sit down and say, okay, what do we
Yeah.
have moving forward? But I was the same way. Joe knows what I'm talking about. If
Yeah.
Carson Wentz isn't 100% healthy and you don't want to rush JJ, put in Brosmer. Like, what do you have to lose at this point?
Please put in fucking Brosmer.
So you guys are going to have Brosmer then?
I can't believe I'm going
Yeah.
to say this because you guys can go check the receipts. I laid into that motherfucker when he was at the Gophers. He looked like dog shit, and I did not like him.
Brosmer?
Yeah, I did not like
He
him. I
was
didn't think he was
pretty
a great
good in
quarterback
college.
with PJ Fleck and the Gophers.
He was
But
pretty
what
good
I
in
saw
college.
from him in the preseason, I was like, Max Brosmer, the same motherfucker from the Gophers that I just did not like, and I was pleasantly surprised. And I think it was one of those situations where I think the offense and the people around him in the Vikings cater to his game more than PJ Fleck and that Gopher offense did, I think.
That's a pretty fair point. So
Yeah,
if Brosmer was playing, would you guys have chosen the Vikes? 'Cause it
Probably.
seems like you guys have disdain for Carson Wentz like a lot, which I don't.
I don't
it's
think
a lot of
it's
Carson
disdain.
Wentz, to be honest. I have a really bad taste in my mouth from just watching him play. It's really like I would have taken the
What a
Falcons
roller
game
coaster.
Hmm.
You would have
because that
taken
one
what,
like
sorry?
gave us fucking hope at the end and just
Yeah.
shot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah. No, 100%. I remember walking back to the car and walking back that day, and I'm like, is this one of those games where I should be glad that all things considered, from 2 interceptions, from a terrible performance from Wentz, from, I mean, Will Reichert almost single-handedly trying to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. Should I be thankful that despite all that shit we lost by 6, or should I be pissed off because we had the game well within our reach and Isaiah Rodgers knew what was coming and just couldn't make a stop, you know?
No.
Yeah, there's that portion of it too, right? Like Joey said it, perfect passer rating earlier.
Yeah.
It's like I wasn't at the game, obviously. I was watching on TV, but like you can't get a full vibe of like, there's a vibe to a game, right? And you can
Yeah.
feel it even in
Yeah.
the stadium too. And it's like at home I was feeling okay, like we could actually win this game. And my assumption is the stadium felt like that too.
I
There were
noticed
some moments.
Jefferson getting a little annoyed with those overthrows that he kept. He
Yeah.
kept giving him the wide open Jefferson
In
fading
Jefferson
in the
was.
zone,
Wentz's
and he missed
defense,
him like 3 times.
and this is like the one thing I will go to bat for in this game for Wentz. In his defense, I'm a firm believer that I don't care where you are in your QB journey. If you're going to over or underthrow a receiver, 12 times out of 10, you got to overthrow, because overthrows are rarely ever intercepted, and underthrow is more, in my opinion, is more indicative that you might not have the arm, or holy shit, that was just a bad pass.
That's so boring, though. That's
It
so
is
boring.
boring.
Fit it into a tight window. Come on. I
So-
want to see those Josh Allen, Drew Brees type throws.
Did you guys see?
Yeah.
So when Addison had a really nice catch on the sidelines, it was an underthrow. But
Yeah.
Mackie
If
and
you would have
Judd
hit
were-
him in stride, that would have been a TD.
exactly. Could you see that in the stadium? Like Addison
yeah.
wide open.
Oh,
Oh,
and-
it looked like the defender fell.
I almost
so-
couldn't even. I almost at first glance I couldn't tell, because I was watching the jumbotron and then I went back to the field. Originally, couldn't tell if it was a designed kind of comeback route, or if he kind of slipped coming out of it and then adjusted to go get where it was. But then watching the replay, it looked like he was trying to run a go route. Saw it was coming back behind him, slipped coming back, and had to adjust and catch it, essentially. That's
Yeah.
what I saw.
It's the more I think about this game, like watching it in my head, it was like a ton on Wentz. That's what Joey, you said that right away. You're like, I'm done with Wentz. And like, so that scares me a little bit, and that gives me even less confidence. But like, I would say I'm 55% confident that we're going to win. simply because of the Chargers.
Yeah, I think that's honestly a good percentage right there.
I mean,
Yeah.
Obviously I'm a homer. Like, who's not going to be, because Vikes fans, and like,
No,
but I also
for
think
sure.
I try to be as realistic as possible with that team. But like, we have a really, really good defensive line. I think like I know it's maybe not performed, but I think we have a good defensive line.
I would
The
agree with
Chargers
you.
have a bad offensive line because Joe
Yeah,
Alt
they're
and
defeated.
Rashawn Slater got hurt. So like, that kind of seals the
It
deal for
feels
them.
like a good right game. And honestly, Joe, you and I used to talk about this when we had our podcast too. If there's one thing that you know every single year about the Vikings, it's that they're always going to either lose a game that they have no business losing or play a really shitty team really close. And the only other thing that is guaranteed is they're going to win a game that like nobody, including their fans, thought they were going to win. And that's going to happen at some point. So yeah, it sucked because I wanted to take the Vikings because looking into it after the first 3 seasons, I anointed the Chargers as like one of the best teams, not only in the AFC but in the league. They beat
So
the
did
Chiefs,
I.
Yeah.
beat
Me too.
Denver was looking good, and they've kind of been like us. They've kind of been trending not great lately, and either losing close games, or winning close games. So it's kind of like we're both kind of trending in the same way. You know what's actually going to happen? I don't know.
So then, question back to both of you guys: why'd you choose the Chargers?
We have to travel. They don't.
Yeah, I mean Harbaugh. I really want to see JJ versus Harbaugh, but we're not going to get that.
Is he gonna play at all? Is he gonna be like the third string?
I don't think they announced it yet,
They
but
announced Carson starting, but
yeah, they announced him starting really quick. I mean, I know it's a quick turnaround,
Way too
but
quick.
kind of doing it
I
way
hated
too
that.
quick. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of liked that.
It made me not want to watch the fucking game, to be honest.
What?
It made me not want to watch the goddamn game. I can't stand watching him.
Well, and I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of annoyed, but thinking back to it, I kind of liked that KOC waited till like Friday afternoon before the Sunday game against the Eagles to name a starter. I think sometimes that can be a strategy thing too. Like you don't want the Eagles necessarily to know who to game plan for.
Yeah.
So I thought that was smart. So I thought with him doing that like that, I thought maybe he'd do it again like, on a short week. But it's like, nope, Carson's our guy. I'm like, the same asshole that just threw 2 picks and almost single-handedly cost us a winnable game in US Bank Stadium. But
yeah. Well, so I'm reading something right now about like O'Connell clearing the air on the JJ front, because it sounds like, I mean, truthfully, even in my opinion, it's like, oh, we wanted JJ to go out there, we wanted him to play, but like apparently he's just not there from a injury standpoint. Like he can't make some of the cuts without pain, and like imagine a setback. He's played 2
Yeah.
games in a season and a half.
No doubt.
Imagine if he didn't play the rest of the year, how detrimental that would be.
that's why I think I can't remember.
God damn it, that would fucking suck. Why would you even say that? God
I
damn.
know.
And that's why I can't remember which one of you said this earlier, but that's why I think it is important that it doesn't matter if JJ McCarthy is 100% ready to go after we went on, a 3 or 4 game winning streak with Brosmer or Wentz. When he is 100% ready, you have to put him in and just start developing him regardless of the situation at quarterback, because that's supposed to be our guy, and you have to at least see what you have in him and develop him. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. It'll be weird actually watching Sunday football and not seeing the Vikings at all, but at least we'll be either heartbroken from a loss or flying high from a win. So by then. And I always kind of forget to like coming into, because after this we got the Lions, which I think might be a good thing, because usually they say, you play Thursday Night Football, if you're you kind of got a mini bye.
Yeah,
so
that's true. But like we also, you guys are gonna hate this if you didn't see it. Carson Wentz post game comments about playing Thursday games. He's like, well, I guess we just kind of got to get back to it, rehab tonight, and then just get back to it. I really don't like that. It's a short week, basically can't do anything, but it's just part of the game. And it's like,
what?
Why are you doing that shit?
Dude, like you're a professional.
Fuck you. Like,
you hate him, Joey. It's so funny. I love it.
I do too. Well, I think I don't like him, but it is hilarious to see how much you dislike a guy who's been on our roster for 8 weeks now.
I hated him before that. He's just not fun to watch. And ever since he got injured, he was sucked.
Yeah, no,
Horrible.
he didn't. He didn't look great. No, and honestly, I will be the first to admit, like you said, I think watching him make some of those plays and miss some of those throws made you think, like, what's the worst that could happen if you put JJ in right now?
Re-aggravate.
But but
Brosmer, you meant to say there.
or Brosmer. But Brosmer, I'm not saying he's 5 foot tall like Kyler Murray. Isn't he a little bit shorter?
He's taller than JJ.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up.
It's not the same height. I forget how tall JJ is, but he's like 6.
JJ 6'1", Brosmer 6'2". Wait, JJ McCarthy's 6'1".
There's no way JJ McCarthy's 6'1". I thought I saw he was like 6'4".
He's 6'3".
He was a tall drink of water. Okay.
Oh, really?
Never mind.
How did you get 2 different numbers?
Me?
That's crazy.
Great question.
My brain telling me. I assume.
You're like, that guy looks like he's 7 foot tall, and that guy looks like he's 6'1".
Also, fun fact: his Madden rating is a 73, which I think is too high.
Who?
JJ.
JJ?
All right.
I think that's fair. I mean, I think it could be with his injury. I think I wouldn't put him any lower than 70.
He has 301 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks in 2 games. Gag me.
Yeah, but a great fourth quarter.
All right.
All right. Well, that's what we got. I can't wait to beat you guys and go 13-0 this week.
Hasn't happened yet.
Drink anything.
It won't happen. Middle of the road.
It will. I'm not running a 10K, and I'm looking forward to that. All right. Well, until next time, and we got a Thursday night football game to watch immensely. See you guys.